Hello, and welcome back to another episode of I Could Not Stand the Fact That It Went On Too Long and Deleted the Video. So, I'm going to try and rush through this. I've had the last bit of my eBay order through. I picked up a book from Tesco's little charity stand that they have in the supermarket, and also something that I don't know if I've showed in my video that I picked up from Co-op, their little corner store. They have a little charity stand in the one next to me where I've taken stuff in for them. If I took a bag in, I'm rambling, and they said we'll hold it for 2 weeks, obviously because quarantine time, and then they put stuff out. And of course, today I went into CEX and Poundland and picked up a few things. Last of my spending, really. So, with that said, in under a minute, so I hope you caught it all. I'm going to go, these are sort of backwards because I did record and shifted them from there to there. So let's go backwards, starting with the 2 Star Trek books that I was waiting for. It is the first and last of the Shatnerverse. It is the start to the Odyssey trilogy, Ashes of Eden. Really good condition. Put it back there. And the last of the Captain's trilogy, Captain's Glory. Again, really good condition. In Tesco's, the book I picked up, Tom Hanks, Uncommon Type, Some Stories. I didn't quite understand at the time, but I have now figured out that it is a bunch of his short stories, or short stories he recommends. I'm not exactly sure. I just know it's a bunch of short stories. It's not his autobiography. So, there's that. Be something interesting to read at some point. The only DVD I've picked up, I was talking to Rosie about it the other day. I could remember, I heard a song come on. I think it was like Dancing the Night Away or something. And I was like, I recognise that. And in my head I had a picture of Dennis Quaid dancing with a mechanical arm in his living room. And of course, it is, you'll have to forgive, the prices for CEX stuff is still on. It was Inner Space. Martin Short, Meg Ryan, Dennis Quaid, and as I forgot before, the name of the other guy is Kevin McCarthy. So, I remember as a kid watching my dad's VHS of this. And when I was a kid, I watched 2 things of my dad's. Well, 3, sort of. One was the VHS for this. One was the VHS for Transformers, the 1980s movie. The only decent movie, if I'm honest. And I don't know if anyone ever remembers this, but Watch with Mother VHS. That was an interesting TV program for kids when my dad was young. So, next is the Blu-ray I was expecting from eBay. This came, I ordered it, it was very good condition on eBay, meaning it was like newish. But when it arrived, it was actually brand new. It is still in its crapper. And short for the new people in the room, I call the cellophane wrapper that goes around these things, I call it crapper. Dying of the Light. I've seen the trailer for this. It's really good. It looks really good. It looks like a solid, serious piece for Nick Cage. He plays a CIA officer who's near the end of his run because he's found out he's got onset dementia. I can't remember exactly what it's called. That may be it, onset dementia. But one of his cold cases, the guy that got away, turns up and is taunting him. Of course, nobody else believes him, but yeah, it'll make for a good movie. The trailer for it is fantastic, so watch the trailer for Dying of the Light. This Poundland cost me £1 instead of £2 because it thought it was a horror DVD. It looks like a generic horror movie. I thought, I've not really got anything else to spend the money on, so I'll pick it up because it's been there for a while. There was like 4 or 5 copies. They've been there for a while. The Battle for Humanity begins here. A film by Justin Dix. D-I-X, by the way. Rude people. Rude. Right, try and speed this up a little because it's 5 minutes in. Film that's been recommended in sci-fi and horror group I'm in on Facebook. It's been recommended quite a few times. I got it new for £2. I'm going to watch it at some point. It has been on my watch list for a while, but because I've not owned it to watch. So now I do. These next 2 films were the main reason I went into Poundland first, because Rosie went in for some cleaning stuff. I wanted to get a couple of Blu-rays or DVDs, and these were the first ones that came to mind when I went in there. Hangover, extended cut. This was £2, but it was pre-owned. Then Hangover 2. This was brand new. These are 2 films I've seen the trailers for. They look hilarious, but I've not actually got to watching them yet. So now I'll be able to. Guy I subscribe to is a real big fan of them. He's also one of my subscribers. For the Love of Movies. I'll put his channel in the description. Maybe if he when he watches this video, maybe he can tell you a bit more about it in the comments. But they look very funny. I don't have the 3rd. Nowhere Local has the 3rd, so I'll get that eventually. But yeah, there's that. Next is from CEX. Red Riding Hood alternate cut. This cost £1. It's another one that I've just wanted to watch for ages, but never got round to it. So now I own it. I will watch it, because I tend to just randomly pick up stuff that I don't have in my horror collection every now and again. I'm like, I haven't seen that. I'll watch it. So I will probably watch both versions of it just to see what the end different is. Apparently the alternate ending is more dire, sour, darker, however you want to call it. Yes, the 2 that I specifically wanted from CEX. Now, the only thing I knew about these is the "my name's Jeff" phrase that Channing Tatum says. Now, that's given it away, but if not... Oh, hide my face, hide my face. There we go. Has it found it yet? No, never mind. 21 and 22 Jump Street. Trailer for 21 is hilarious. Again, comedies that I've wanted to watch for a while that are slightly adult in nature. Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum. I'm pretty sure it's adapted from a remake of a TV show with Johnny Depp. Not sure though. Again, not sure. As you can see, this cost £1. That cost £1. They both cost £1. And number 2, 22 Jump Street, has the digital code in it. Rupture. This I just picked up because it was 50p. The case looked interesting. It's 50p. So there's nothing spectacularly special about it. It just looks interesting. I'm pretty sure it's been recommended to me in a group somewhere on Facebook, so it's now added to my list. Another Will Ferrell comedy. This one is, I've seen Old School a million times. This I wanted to see, never managed to get round to it. As you can see, 50p. Talladega Nights. Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Whether it's funny or not, who knows. I know I liked Old School though, and so I'm pretty sure I'll like that. Costs 50p though. It's a Blu-ray that costs 50p, so I'm not going to argue with it. This one, It's the director's cut, but it has the director's cut and theatrical cut on in this set, both on one Blu-ray or one DVD. 50p, Robin Hood. I've seen this about quite a few times, like in Poundland. It's done by Ridley Scott. It's got Russell Crowe in it. I really, really like Gladiator. So I'm hoping that it'll translate over to this, because I do like the Robin Hood story. My favourite Robin Hood film is Robin Hood Men in Tights. If you don't know what Robin Hood Men in Tights is, go onto YouTube and look up the trailer for Robin Hood Men in Tights. Although you've seen, go onto YouTube. You're already on YouTube. You're watching me on YouTube. You can tell I'm tired. This was an upgrade. 50p. I have the Blu-ray. I haven't got around to watching it yet, but I picked it up to go in my Denzel collection. It's one that's been on my to watch list for a while, but I never got round to it, and so now I'll just be replacing the DVD with that. This is the thing, and it's the last thing. Woohoo! Just over 10 minutes. Nice. Before it was over 20. Now you can see why I re-record. This was the thing in the Co-op charity stand. Now I only picked it up because it's got, I don't know how to pronounce his name. I've only ever seen him typed on Twitter. Is it Alan Tiddick? He plays Wash in Firefly. But this show called Con Man. It's an American release, so I don't know how it ended up in the UK in Western Supermare. But I tried looking for season 2, but you can't get season 2 on disc anywhere. So I'm going to give this a watch. Maybe it'll be funny, maybe it'll not. It only cost £1 because it was charity, so you pay what you... Well, it's like a 50p per book, £1 per disc. That's it. That's everything. That is all spanky doody. So yes, to go over again, I will leave For the Love of Movies YouTube channel link in the description. Maybe he can tell us a bit more about Hangover and Hangover Part 2. If he's done a video for it, I will also link that. I will link that video as the link for his channel if I can find it. If he hasn't, then hey, maybe there's a video idea for you, mate. Either way, question for today's video. What's your favourite decoration you have for your videos? Like, everyone has a backdrop for their videos. Mine is going to be Buffy. I do like my skulls. I've also got Barbara back there and Pinkie Pie up here. And I don't know if you can just see him just above my head. Lich King's just there. Thrall is just there. And a skeleton on a computer just there. That was a gift from a friend, Tristan. My favourite obviously is Buffy, because it was a gift from Rosie. Now, to stop myself rambling on, I'm going to end it here. What's your favourite decoration you have that you use as a part of your backdrop or set for your videos? Mine is Buffy, and I'm going to go lie down because I'm tired. This is a lot shorter video. I'm very happy with it, so I'm going to end it there. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, not today, then tomorrow. Have a good old smile. If you did, thank you for liking. If you didn't, thank you for watching anyway. And subscribing. Thank you for subscribing if you've subscribed. If you haven't subscribed and you do watch my content regularly, it really helps. I think I'm at 19 subscribers, so hey, I do this for fun at the minute. I will get back to doing the editing thing soon, because there was a stage where I started using a program, but I was a bit more confident. I'll get into that another time, because otherwise I'm just going to end up rambling on. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just being you.